Alright you guys, welcome to the follow along stretch video with me. So, we are going to be working on some mobility today. It's going to be a mix of stretching and mobility. These are the fundamental movements you need to learn in order to improve in the exercises that are in the plan. You're going to find that you're moving a lot better in your workouts when you incorporate these stretches. So let's get started. Make sure you have an open space. You can have a mat underneath you. If you don't have a mat, it's okay. Rug, carpet, blanket, whatever you have is totally okay. You are more than welcome to have a water bottle right next to you, and make sure you're wearing something comfortable. Alright, so the first movement, I want your arms to cross your body, and you're going to take a big inhale. Bring your arms up, all the way up. Hold it for a second and exhale. Really lengthening those arms again. Breathe out. Beautiful, chest up again, crossing those arms nice and high, inhaling. Dropping down, exhaling. So inhale right here. Exhale right here. Beautiful, let's do two more. One. Come down. And one more, up. Exhaling down. Well done, ladies. The next movement that we are going to do is we're going to bring one leg. I'm going to use my right and I'm going to cross it over my left. I'm making sure that my feet are planted right onto the mat. If it's your right leg that's crossed, you're going to grab your right arm, you're going to put it on your hip, and you're going to push your hip. And this is going to work on that hip mobility here that we need when we're doing things like deadlifts, squats, anything with a hinge motion to it. So I'm pushing on my hip, and I'm grabbing my opposite arm here, and I'm reaching over to the other side. And you're gonna feel that stretch in your lat right over here. So we're gonna push on that hip, reach right over, and plant our feet right onto the mat. And let's just hold it here for a little bit. Making sure you're breathing, pushing on that hip, bring it back, and we're going to do it on the other side. Crossing one leg over the other, big inhale, reaching to the other side, pushing on that hip. This feels great, honestly. This is one of my favorite, absolute favorite stretches that there is. And we're going to do it on the other side again, ladies. Let's do it. One foot over the other, really reaching over, pushing on that hip. Woo, my hip feels so good. I don't know about you guys, but holy. Other side again, ladies. Pushing on this hip. I know it's a little boring. I know this kind of sucks right now. It's a little boring, but stick with me because as much as it's boring, make sure to switch sides. We're doing something amazing for our bodies. Our hips right now are very happy ladies. They are dancing right now. Well done, ladies. Pushing on that hip. We're going to do it 2 more times. Other side. Pushing on that hip, reaching over. And switch last time here. Beautiful, beautiful. Now the next stretch we're going to do is called ragdoll. So I want your arms to cross your upper arm just like this, okay? We are going to slowly push our hips back, nice and slow, dropping our head. Literally think of a ragdoll and just let your upper body sink. You're gonna feel that stretch in your hamstrings right here. Your arms should feel like they're sinking. You're gonna hold it here for a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna slowly come up. Don't arch your back yet. Bring your head up. And we're gonna do it again. Crossing those arms, pushing my hips back. I'm pushing them back. I'm letting my head drop. I'm letting my arms drop. And I'm gonna go until I feel that stretch in my hamstring. This feels amazing. And just hang. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up. Nice and slow, don't rush it. And we're gonna do one more time, ladies. Crossing those arms, pushing the hips back. Nice, slow, controlled. I like to close my eyes to really feel the movement and to really feel that stretch. Make sure to always let your head hang. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly come up. Beautiful. Now, my favorite movement. Our hands are going to go behind our legs. We're sliding down our legs. We're crawling to the front of the mat, just like so. Crawl until you reach a plank point. Then one leg is going to come towards your wrist, just like this. With the arm that's closest to your foot, you're gonna bring your forearm just like this right down onto the mat. And you're going to reach for the sky, creating a line with your arms. Once again, forearm here, touching the mat. Create that line, touch the sky. Once again, forearm here, reach for the sky. I want you to do it on the other side. Sliding, crawling to the front of the mat, foot right next to your wrist. The forearm that's closest to your foot is going to land on the mat, and you're creating a line with your arms. Once again, forearm down to the mat, creating a line. Let's do it one more time, ladies. All right, ladies, so the next stretch, I want you to get into a lunge position. You are going to have your chest up, shoulders are back, and I actually want you to tuck your glutes in. So you're pushing your hips in. I'm going to grab my right arm, tucking my pelvis in. I'm going to reach for the sky. You're going to feel a really, really nice stretch on your right hip. This is great for your hip flexor. It feels so good. Make sure to tuck that glute in to really feel it. You're gonna hold it. This is a really good exercise to do if you're trying to improve your squat form. If you have butt wink, this is also a really good stretch. As you can see, I'm tucking in my glutes. Let's do the other side. I'm going to tuck my glute in. Don't forget, and raise my arm up, tucking my glute in, pushing my hips a little bit forward, but keeping my pelvis tucked in. You don't want to push it forward like this. You don't want to do that. You want to tuck, then push. Hold it, arm up. Beautiful, beautiful. You're going to feel a really, really nice stretch right in your hip flexor. Oh, that's great. Let's switch sides, do it again. Tuck, reach, stretch. Push your hips a little bit forward. And hold. Other side, ladies. We're opening up those hips, tucking in the pelvis, reaching up, pushing our hips forward. You really want to stretch that hip flexor. The next one is a mobility movement. So you want to make sure your feet are wider than shoulder width apart. Your arms are going to go straight out right across from you. You're going to come down as low as you can go. Don't overdo it. If you can only come to here, that's great. We have to ease into it. You're going to come as low as you can. When you feel that stretch, you're going to come up, go to the other side. You guys might hear my bones crack a little bit, but you want to keep stretching out those hamstrings. You're also going to feel a really nice stretch in your hips. The key here is to push your hips back. So I'll show you guys again. So I'm going to show you guys from this angle so you can see how far my hips are going when I'm doing this stretch. I'm pushing my hips back, keeping the leg that isn't bent super straight. Then I'm going to come up, switch, switch, keeping those arms up. So once again, make sure when you come down, this knee is facing forward and this leg is straight. Come up, switch sides, straight, knee, forward, up. All right, ladies, now we're getting onto the floor. So the first one we're going to do is the cat-cow stretch. This is one of my favorite stretches. So you want to make sure your hands are right underneath your shoulders. Your knees are also shoulder width apart. So you're going to sink your belly button down as low as you can go while tilting your head back. And you're gonna hold it. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up nice and slow. Bring that belly button up all the way up, like I'm pulling it up to the sky. You also want to make sure you're dropping your head. So as you can see, this is the ending position. You're gonna hold it and slowly sink your belly button right back down, tilting that head up, sinking that belly button and holding it. This is really good for your lower back, ladies. It's going to help with your posture. Slowly bring that belly button up, dropping your head, hold it, and sink it right back down, tilting that head up. Make sure you're breathing. This feels so good. Hold it. And slowly bring it up again. All the way up. Bring that belly button up. Dropping your head. And slowly come back to neutral position. I like calling this exercise the cat stretch. So your arms are out in front of you. Your knees are about shoulder width apart. You're pushing your hips back, keeping your arms out in front of you, and you're just going to sit back, open up those shoulders, and just relax, really reaching past the mat and hold. Make sure you're sinking your hips down. 3, 2, 1, come up. And we're gonna do it again, pushing our hips back as far as we can. Really sit back and relax and hold. And one more time, pushing those hips back, arms are out. Now, the next one we're going to do is very similar to the cat stretch. We're going to push our hips back and bring one arm underneath. Reach over to the opposite side and hold it. This feels amazing. Really sit back and switch sides. Let's do it again, ladies. Other side. Really reaching over, feeling the stretch in your shoulders. Deep breaths, inhaling, exhaling. So proud of you guys for doing this, by the way. And let's do the other side for the last time. Well done, ladies. Good job. All right, ladies, so you've probably seen this one before, and it's called butterfly. So make sure you bring your feet together. You're looking like a butterfly. Grab onto your toes, have a straight back, and push those knees down as low as you can possibly go. Keep that chest up. You can close your eyes and just hold it. Make sure you're inhaling and exhaling. Now I want you to release, and we're going to do it again. So, grab onto your toes, pushing down on your knees. Chest is up, shoulders are back, and you're breathing. Okay, so now we're going to stretch out our hamstrings. So I'm going to be using a band, but you can use a towel, literally. Use a towel, wrap it around your heel just like this. Okay? So have the opposite foot planted right onto the ground. You're going to straighten out that leg, pull on the band or the towel, and try and stretch back as far as you can. This is a really good stretch for your hamstrings, and the towel is just as good, honestly. Hold it. Now I want you to switch legs. I'm pulling on the band as well. Make sure to switch legs, pull back. Switch legs. Pulling back, really stretching out that hamstring. Well done, ladies. All right, ladies, so to finish off, we're going to cross our arms again, and we're going to do the exercise that we started with. So crossing our arms, we're going to bring our arms up nice and high, stretching through the fingertips. Hold it. And exhale, slowly bringing it down and repeating. Well done, ladies. I really do hope you incorporate these stretches into your routine. Your exercises are going to be better. You're going to squat better, you're going to deadlift better, your movements are just going to look a lot better. Trust me on this. Work on your mobility. I'm going to be posting a lot more mobility exercises for you in the platform, so make sure to check those out. Well done, ladies. Good job.